The 2022 MTV VMAs experienced a full Nicki Minaj takeover, and she did not disappoint. What's up, everyone? It's your girl, Lady Sola, and before we get to the content, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. I'm posting new videos every month, and I promise that you won't regret it. So grab a seat and tune in. All right, so let's get to it. Nicki was the main attraction at this year's VMAs, but before I get to her, let me cover a few other artists that stood out to me. I want to start off with Jack Harlow, who performed First Class, and he brought out Fergie. So pretty cool. His intro was pretty cool. I like that he was walking onto the stage directly from kind of like a interior plane set, a First Class section. It was cool to see other artists from the show sitting in the seats as passengers and kind of interacting with him. And he walks out, he like rips off his first outfit and he was like in a sequence Michael Jackson style, black, jazzy button up. So I'm like, all right, okay, Jack, we see you. I liked his energy. He's very cool, calm, and collected. That seems to be his overall, energy as an artist. And I like it. I like the consistency. He's had a huge year. He moves from that stage to another stage and he yells out Fergie. As a surprise. I don't think people knew that she was going to be performing or going to be there. So that was an exciting moment. You hear the crowd going crazy. Obviously, First Class is heavily sampled from Fergie's hit called Glamorous. And it took me back. It took me back to that time when Glamorous was out, when music was just better, in my opinion, in all facets. But that's a whole nother conversation for a different video. But to be perfectly honest, I didn't like her performance. I feel like you came all this way. A young, hip artist is, paying you dues, paying you respects, and you come out and you don't even sing. Why are you yelling the lyrics? Why are you not harmonizing? Why are you not at least lip syncing? Because at this point, I know Britney Spears and a few others used to get killed for lip syncing, but I would have taken that over whatever she was doing, because I'm just like, girl, has it really been that long? Did you forget that you actually have to sing at these things? I was confused. Don't do that. Don't come all this way and you over here talking the lyrics. What? Bitch, I could have did that at home. Why am I watching you? Anyways, Jack Harlow did win Song of the Summer, and he actually took home quite a few awards. I believe he took home 4 Moon Men. He also took home Best Collaboration for Industry Baby with Lil Nas X. So major congrats to Jack Harlow. Major congrats to him. All right, so moving along, I want to talk a little bit about Bad Bunny. So we got a really crazy performance from Bad Bunny for his song Titi Me Pregunto. Hey, y'all like my Spanish? He was the talk of the show. He kissed the female backup dancer, and then he turned right to the other side and kissed the male backup dancer. Bad Bunny, this actually doesn't surprise me. So in regards to his sexuality, he has touched upon it in the past. He says that his sexuality does not define me. At the end of the day, I don't know if in 20 years I will like a man. One never knows in life. He then went on to clarify his sexuality, adding that at the moment, I am heterosexual and I like women. I don't think Bad Bunny is gay. I really don't. He doesn't give me that. I do, however, think that he's sexually fluid and he knows how to play into that And I think he does that for a few reasons. One of those reasons is I think he just likes to stir up controversy and to be the talk of the internet. I just think that's exciting for him. He gets a kick out of that. I think he just loves being at the top of the food chain. He gives me that he loves the attention, that he's down to say whatever, to do whatever, like whatever is fitting for the time. He understands that, being able to kiss both genders on stage is going to get people talking, doing something for shock value. I feel like he's just open. He's open to people saying things about him. Like, I really just don't think he cares, honestly. Whether it's true or not, like, I don't think he cares. He's just one of those unique, I think, very unique individuals, and that's why he's just so successful right now. That's why he's just blown up, because he's super talented. You can tell he's just willing to try things and to not overthink it. He's just carefree in that way. But I don't think he's gay, though. I don't think so. I really don't. I just don't think so. Yeah, so that was interesting. So Bad Bunny, he did win Best Artist Award. Major shout out to Bad Bunny. He has been killing it. Like, wow. So the next artist that I want to talk about is Lizzo. So Lizzo performed About Damn Time and To Be Loved, Am I Ready? That's her new single. And I really want to talk about her performance, and give her flowers. Lizzo is a fantastic performer. She is an amazing performer. I remember when she was like first coming out and she performed at the BET Awards. I don't remember if that was like the small stage, whatever they call it. Like, I remember back then just like the energy and like just the effort, the detail, her breath control, how her voice sounded. Everything was so solid. Everything was it just draws you in. And this performance is no different. She checked all the boxes as far as stage presence, energy, creativity, costume, stage production, the production of the graphics on the stage, very creative. I love that. Like, she had several pre-filmed shots of herself in different outfits, doing different dance moves, and they were able to interpose that on the backdrop. So it kind of looked like a green screen effect, kind of. And it was cool because she was interacting with her digital self. Everything was timed. Everything was well thought out, well choreographed. I love the floor piano, and her tapping her feet on the imaginary floor keyboard. She definitely had one of the best performances of the night. She gave that place life. She gave it the spark it needed. And she was just having fun. Like, you could tell she just loves to have fun. She really just enjoys performing. Lizzo won the Video for Good award. And during her acceptance speech, she did take the opportunity to indirectly address, we all know who she was talking to, all right? Ari Spears. This washed up, ashy looking, Z-list comedian tried to say that Lizzo is looking like the shit emoji and Apollo mashed potatoes. Sir, did you forget that you are one Burger King order away from you know what I mean, being obese? Can we have that conversation? Is that okay? Is this not the pot calling the kettle black? Like, I'm confused. Ari Spears, you have never been fit. Even when you was in your prime on MTV, yeah, you looked younger, but you were never attractive and you were never in shape. I remember. I mean, I didn't follow your career very closely, but I know what you look like now. So Lizzo, on her acceptance speech, so gracious, she responds, she says, and now to the bitches that got something to say about me in the press. You know what? I'm not going to say nothing. They be like, Lizzo, why don't you clap back? Why don't you clap back? Because, bitch, I'm winning, ho. This bitch is winning, ho. The best revenge is your paper. I love when Lizzo just starts screaming like at the top of her lungs. It's like the funniest thing ever. So kudos to Lizzo for taking the high road. And now for what we are really all here for. Miss Nicki Minaj. Okay, to be honest, if it wasn't for Nicki, I probably wouldn't have watched. I'm just being honest with you. Outside of Lizzo, Nicki definitely carried the show as I expected her to. And with her fan base, it's easy to assume that she brought a ton of additional viewers. Like, I would bet money on that. Speaking of her fans, a few barbs presented her with the Michael Jackson Video Vanguard, and I liked her speech. I really did. Where is Joe? Joe? Where is Joe? This is what Nicki said as far as wanting to thank the people that came before her, that inspired her, and that has given her an opportunity. She says, I want to take a second to just say thank you to all the key people that inspired me, who I think inspired my flow. Lil Wayne, Foxy Brown, Lauryn Hill, Jay-Z, Slick Rick, Dougie Fresh. People who gave me huge opportunities that I will never forget. Kanye West, Beyonce, Madonna, Mariah Carey, Eminem, Britney Spears, Rihanna. Of course, you guys, I have to thank Drizzy for always saying the things that I need to hear to get me back in the game. My whole Young Money family, Baby Slim, Mac. So she really took a moment to thank a lot of people. And I just appreciate that humility. I love the Whitney Houston reference. You better lay low. That was pretty dope. Love that she touched on mental health and acknowledged Michael Jackson and Whitney Houston, because these are two of the most talented and influential artists of our time. So let's talk about her performance. First of all, I love the hair and the outfit. All right. She had the high ponytail, all pink hair because, you know, this is her brand. This is how it all started. She had the cat eyes. I love the sequin top. Second of all, I love the Barbie dollhouse theme. Once again, it's just classic. It's like a classic full circle. Like, this is how I started. This is the moniker that I decided to take my brand under, and it just served me well. It is all Barbie everything. So I love that she went with that type of set design. I thought it was wonderful, her moving from one room to another, you know, all the backup dancers that she interacted with. I thought her energy, voice, and breath control was really great. Like, I can tell she really put time into this. Like, she put time into preparing and rehearsing for this show. Like, it showed. It was just dope. Like, it was like, wow, this is her moment, like, finally. And there's so much love surrounding her, so much pink. Like, this is just perfect. You know what I mean? Like, this is a beautiful image. She performed her biggest songs like Super Bass, Moment for Life, Bees in the Trap, and of course, the one, the only, Monster Verse. Like, that should just be a song in its own. Like, that verse is the song. She performed that even though she said she was monstered out at the Essence Fest. So I'm glad that she just let her guard down. It's like, this is my moment and I'm going to make sure I include everything that should be in it. So I love that. My only gripe is, why was it so short? I was confused. Like, I was getting into it. Like, ooh, like, I was sitting comfortable. Nicki got hella hits. I would have loved to see her perform verses from Right by My Side, Only, High School, one of my favorites, and Do We Have a Problem? Like, I'm surprised Starships didn't make the cut, but we love y'all for giving her the Vanguard. So we'll just have to take that. All right, well, that's all I want to cover from the 2022 MTV Video Music Awards. What were some of your favorite performances? Did you agree with who won the awards in all the categories? Did anyone get snubbed to you? I know I heard a little bit of chatter about Lotto. What did you think about Nicki Minaj's performance and her acceptance speech? Let me know in the comments. Let me know. This is Lady Sola, and as always, remember that it's not about how you start, but how you finish. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch y'all on the next one.